Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I wanted to show you guys my water culture aroids, just some of them. I got a bunch. But yeah, I wanted to show you how they're doing. Now, disclaimer, these are severely neglected plants, and I hate to say it, but I have them in a corner of one room that they just get completely forgotten. I go and I check on them and they're completely bone dry. I gotta rehydrate them. But anyway, yeah, this just shows you how resilient they are because they are fine. This here is I can't remember if it's got its own cultivar name, but it's a variegated neon pothos. So it's got the variegation. Variegation's only on a couple of the leaves, not a lot of them. But yeah, so this is, you can see it's starting to trail. I've had it in water culture for quite a while. I've taken some cuttings, but for the most part, it has just been doing its own thing. I want to show you what the roots look like, so I'm going to lift them up. They've taken the shape of the container. Very healthy root system. Let me see if I can focus a little better. There we go. So you can see, doing really well. And to be completely honest, I have not been feeding this plant. This is just straight up tap water. So I'm gonna start feeding it just some Maxi Grow for growth, obviously not for bloom. Maybe I don't have the vigor, but I can get a hold of the vigor if I wanted to. I'm just gonna give it some grow, hydroponic nutrients. But yeah, the plant is doing just fine. And it is, let's say, about 5 or 6 feet away from a south-facing window, so it's not really getting any bright light at all, which could also be why these new leaves are so small. But yeah, so I can definitely do something better with the lighting situation as well. But it is just kind of on a coffee table, and as like a centerpiece of the coffee table, and it's looking beautiful. But yeah, obviously I could do so much more for this. I feel so bad. Next one I'm going to show you is Burl Marks. Again, this has been in water culture for quite some time. Very neglected. Another one that I keep forgetting to water. It dries out. You can see it's got some growth points here. There are 3 of them. 1, 2, and 3. And then I think there's another one. Yep, there's one down there. Right there I'm touching. And I think that, and right down there. Right there, there's one. Can you see that? Okay. Anyway, obviously the plant is leaning. You can see it's leaning towards the window. It's a north-facing window, but it is in the dark, in the corner, away from everything. Yeah, the leaves are very beautiful, very healthy, but again, no feed and very little light. And this is what you get for it. I really could be doing so much more by these plants, but they've taken the back seat to begonias, so I hate to say it, but it's the truth. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. But yeah, this is what you can expect if you neglect your plants and have them in water culture. Okay, I mean, things could be worse, right? Let's take a look at the roots. I'll lift these up so you can see. These also have taken the shape of this cup. Healthy root system, a lot of new growth points you could see in there, a lot of stuff going on. And if I took better care of this plant, you can just imagine how much fuller it would be, and really cool. I'm gonna start taking better care of these. It's like out of sight, out of mind, you know what I mean? There's just only so much room for like 300 plants in a house. Anyway, so Burl Marks, hanging in there, doing okay. And last but not least is such a cool plant. This is my Imperial Green philodendron. And this is also just in water culture. Recently had a new leaf. Here's the growth point here. I found this right before I started filming this, and it was completely dried out. So I feel so bad. I'm a bad plant parent. But it wasn't even wilting. The leaves aren't nice and firm. They're not soft. So I know that It obviously hasn't been dry for too long, but this is a beautiful plant. Like, let me back up so you can see it. Look at that. Very striking plant. This is the growth point. I had a baby, I believe, that I removed from here and I propagated. There's like an offshoot. And let's take a look at the roots. Root system, very similar to the others, growing to the shape of the vessel. Got a lot of aerial roots going on here. You can see there, aerial root there, and one coming up here. But, I mean, I heard that these are more, they're not really climbers from what I've read. But this one looks like it's starting to climb. It looks like it's, you know, it's itching to climb. Let's put it that way. But such a beautiful plant. I love these leaves. Very tropical looking and resilient. In all the neglect that I've given these plants, these three that I've just shown you, they are champions. Let me back up so you can see. Let me go up here. So yeah, if you want to try growing your plants in water culture, I find it easier. There isn't much of a rot situation going on once they get established, at least. And if you take care of them, which I have not been, they'll be much fuller than this. Pothos, obviously very easy to grow in water. But yeah, Philodendron Imperial Green, Philodendron Bro Marx, they're just very strong plants that can survive. And not just survive, they can thrive very easily, very well in badly performed water culture. So here you have it. 3 of my Aroids in full water culture. And if you have any questions on how I'm handling these, what I'm doing, which is not much apparently, but they're just so pretty. I really love these plants, and I love growing in water culture if it's not in acrylic yarn. Yeah, any questions, just reach out. If you have not already, please subscribe, like, and comment. Hit that bell if you want to be notified, and I will see you in the next video.